Oh, my name is Francis Tolliver. I come from Liverpool. 2 years ago, the war was waiting for me after school. To Belgium and to Flanders, to Germany to here, I fought for king and country I loved dear. 'Twas Christmas in the trenches where the frost so bitter hung. The frozen fields of France were cold, no Christmas song was sung. Our families back in England were toasting us that day. Their brave and glorious lads so far away. I was lying with my messmate on the cold and rocky ground, when from behind the lines of battle came a most peculiar sound. Says I, now listen up, me boys, each soldier strain to hear, as one lone German voice sang out so clear. He's singing bloody well, you know, my partner says to me. Soon one by one each German voice joined in harmony. The cannons rested silent, the gas clouds hung no more, as Christmas brought us respite from the war. Well, as soon as they were finished and a reverent pause was spent, God rest ye merry gentlemen, struck up some lads from Kent. Well, the next they sang was Stille Nacht, is Silent Night, says I, and in 2 tongues one song filled up that sky. There's someone coming towards us, the front line sentry cried. All sights were fixed on one lone figure trudging from their side. His truce flag like a Christmas star shone on the plain so bright, as he bravely strode unarmed into the night. Then one by one on either side we went into no man's land. With neither gun nor bayonet, we stood there hand to hand. We shared some secret brandy, and then we wished each other well. And in a flare-lit soccer game, we gave them hell. We traded chocolate, cigarettes, and photographs from home. These sons and fathers far away from families of their own. Young Flanders played the squeeze box and they had a violin. This curious and unlikely band of men. Then daylight stole upon us and France was France once more. With sad farewells we each began to settle back to war. But the question haunted every heart that lived that wondrous night, whose family have I fixed within my sight? 'Twas Christmas in the trenches where the frost so bitter hung. The frozen fields of France were warmed as songs of peace were sung. For the walls they kept between us to exact the work of war had crumbled and were gone forevermore. Oh, my name is Francis Tolliver. In Liverpool I I dwell. Each Christmas come since World War I, I've learned their lessons well. For the ones who call the shots won't be among the dead and maimed. And at each end of the rifle we're the